Oh, I'm gonna just turn the camera like this because Jesus, I'm driving right now. Yes, that's Dunkin' Donut. Why my camera exposing me? But okay, so let's do some updates. I will definitely be doing reactions sometime this week. I'm not quite sure when I'm going to do it, but this is also the week of Storytime Film Fest. But don't worry, I'm not going to pile it up on myself. But I wanted to, tell you guys a little bit about what's been going on, why I haven't been posting every week like I usually do. So here I go. Recently, I moved out of my apartment. That was almost a month ago. That's about 3 weeks ago. And I moved out of my apartment. And I moved out because the lease was up. Then I shot a movie in the apartment. And I worked with some amazing people. And the thing about it is, like, in the process, I was so nervous because I was just like, they're going to see right through me. But I still held it together. I didn't have a panic attack because when it's something that I really like, really want to, be good, I sometimes have panic attacks. And I don't really tell people because, as a director, you gotta hold it together. You are the glue that's going to put the pieces together, So when I found myself getting too worked up, I was just like, let me calm down, because when you really want something to work, you almost feel like you're going to cry about it. And I was just like, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to scare these people because I can be scary, but I held it together pretty well. At least I can say so myself. I don't think nobody really noticed that much, but hopefully they didn't. But I worked with some amazing people, went back, edited the video. I didn't edit the video. I'm waiting until I edit the video with somebody else who's like a lot more further in life than I would probably ever be. But me and him are going to edit the video together. But I was looking at some of the clips because I was just too excited. I was ready to touch this video the moment that I wrote the script. You do not understand me. When you're an editor and you see how the videos are coming out and you like, man, when I get home, I'm about to tear this videos up. Like, I was excited. Okay, enough of that. But I had some problems. Two things happened that really kind of like add on to the stress that I was already feeling. I got my videos and looked at them, and the settings, we used a monitor, and the settings that was on the monitor was in my video. This was our first time using a monitor, at least my first time. I'm not gonna speak for everybody, but it was my first time using a monitor. I didn't know that the settings were gonna be on the actual video. Like, everything you saw on the monitor is basically what you're going to be recording. I didn't know that. So if any filmmakers out there and they're like, oh man, I'm going to use a monitor, make sure those settings are not there. Like I didn't do. And the thing about it, that's a mistake on my half. Because whenever you record something, you always supposed to upload it. Every few shots you're supposed to upload it on your computer, and I should have uploaded those videos on my computer and check out the clips to see how they look on the computer. You're always supposed to do that. I learned that from JT. I will be putting his info underneath. So if you ever want to learn about filmmaking and the tech part behind it, I am going to post a link underneath it so you can, go to his channel, because he teaches classes. Like, he's the real deal. So go over there, and soon I will be working with him. So, you see these eyes? Ooh, don't look at those edges. So, head over there. Okay. What else been going on? So, I wasn't too mad about that. I wasn't mad. I was just like, oh man, like, but they reassured me that, you just have to redo it. I was like, oh, I don't really want to redo it. But I was just like, you know what? I'm going to see if I can make something work. I tried to put my videos on an external drive. I don't know how I did this, but I plugged it in, and the plug went in too far and messed up the whole external drive. So be gentle with your external drive. I'm telling you, this channel is going to be full of failures, full of them. But hopefully, you do not have to go through that. Hopefully, like, a lot of people like, if a person is always failing, like, why should we watch them? You can learn things through people's failures. So don't sit here and make it seem like, oh man, like, I don't want to follow a person who fails all the time. You can learn from this. Like, for real. It's a learning process. Filmmaking, you're not going to know every little thing about filmmaking. If even the highest up directors are learning every day, because life is changing every day. You're not going to know every little thing. They're talking about 16K. I barely know how to do 4K. And they going up to 16K. And it's like every year the quality is getting better and better and better. Soon the TV will be jumping at you, basically. So get prepared. It's a learning process. You're not going to know every little thing. But, messed up my external drive. Also, got a perfect opportunity at my other job where I was making a video on how to do stop motion. I think I did a pretty good job, but I text my manager and the marketing team, and I was just like, hey, here's the video. Tell me if it's good, if there's anything I need to change. I always tell people that. And they were like, okay, can't wait to see it. I didn't tell you the best part. My external drive has all my YouTube videos, all my past projects, all my new projects, and a whole bunch of other videos that I've done, and I have no access to them. Yes, I don't have any access to none of that. So if the people at my job were to email me and were like, oh man, we like the video, but we want you to change something right here, I can't do it. I don't have access to do it. So my brain has been all fried and everything. Like, since I moved out the apartment, everything just went trickling down. But I'm actually very surprised at my behavior towards it. I'm one of those people, when I get into this big depression, I have to step away before it gets worse. I know where I'm at the rising point where I need to step away and just tend to myself. So if you are ever wondering, why isn't she posting? It's either a lot of changes has happened all at once, and I'm having, a hard time trying to manage everything, or I'm just going through some type of like healing process, and I'm trying to like heal my mental state before it goes over. Because a lot of people, they will wait until they're right there on the marker of giving up on life. And then it's just like, don't ever wait that far. All of us are going through some stuff. Ain't nobody's stuff bigger than somebody else's stuff. We all are, at some point, are going to go through some up and downs. And you just have to know, at what point do I step back and say, you know what? Let me handle this stuff, and then I can get back to where I need to be. Be kind to yourself. Stop trying to overwork yourself. These people at these jobs or whatever, they don't care about you. They don't. You are very much so replaceable. So you got to act like you're replaceable. You need to go and you need to take care of your health, your body, everything. Like right now, I'm taking care of my body. I am seeing a dermatologist about my face and my body. I've been having like a whole bunch of breakouts ever since, this whole moving process. I joined a tennis team. Like, I don't even know where that came from, but apparently I'm going to be playing tennis starting next week. I used to play tennis in high school, so I'm not going to say it came out of nowhere, but I used to play in high school, so I'm going to be doing that, kind of like to exercise and stuff like that. And so, with that being said, I also want to end this video by saying that, oh, dang, y'all going to be watching this like, dang, she like flipping all over the place. Ooh. I'm glad that didn't turn off. Okay, but I want to say, and I'm coming to you as I am, very, very crusty lips, pimples, messed up hair, a whole t-shirt with holes in it. Dang, the way I'm breaking myself down. But I'm coming to you to tell you guys that I really appreciate everything people are saying. People are commenting. I think there was like 2 of you that were, or 2 or 3 maybe, that was just like, keep doing this. And, you're very entertaining. V, I saw you. And I was just like, oh man, this really made my day. Like, I need to like, make these videos. Make something happen. Do what I feel like I came here to do. Am I the best filmmaker in the world? I'm not, but I make mistakes. I'm pushing through, and hopefully through me pushing through, help others push through. And I want to support a lot of small filmmakers because it is so hard. People don't even understand. People see you as a filmmaker and they think you have it all together. You can have all the money in the world. In your videos, you do not know how this world works. The world is constantly changing. Something that was a hit back then, probably trash right now. Something that was trash back then is a hit right now. The world is just constantly changing. So you have to move with the world. And that's the hardest part, moving with the world. But I just wanted to say that I want to say thank you, because there's people that also have been emailing me, and they were submitting their videos, and they were like, you're doing really good and this is going to help the community, and that means so much to me. Like, you guys do not understand. Like, I'll watch these videos and it motivates me to keep going. It motivates me it makes me understand that what I'm doing is helping somebody. And that's the key thing about this whole channel, is that I sat here and I made a difference in somebody's life. I want people to have that same feeling I felt when I was in a film competition. This was my first time making a real film, and they chose my film out of 60 people, and I made it the top 20. I think I was either 14 or 15. But that's really good for somebody had just started doing film, like just started making real short films. And that feeling I felt that somebody actually likes my stuff is the best feeling you can ever have. It's different. It's a different feeling from your family and friends, because they gonna boost you up. But when it comes from a complete stranger telling you, oh my gosh, you did good, I like your stuff, it's a whole different mood. And even when you do these film competitions, they don't ever really tell you how they feel about it. You just, you either won or you made the top whatever. They don't ever sit there and tell you how what parts they like, what they didn't like. And I'm glad that I can make a channel where you can submit something and not only make the top 5, get that support where I market your stuff, because I am marketing your stuff, but also I lost my train of thought. But I'm also, what am I also doing? Oh God, you know you getting old when you just forget in the middle of the sentence. But point I'm trying to say is, I'm doing this for y'all. My motivation is y'all. And y'all give me a lot of motivation. Even if you were like, you're doing great. That's all I need to hear. Because I've been spending my whole life trying to figure out, what is my purpose? Why is God putting filmmaking so heavy in my heart right now? And I couldn't figure out what it is, because I'm not the best filmmaker. Don't come to my channel expecting Steven Spielberg stuff. It's a work in progress. I'm getting there. I'm getting to that point, but I'm not there yet. And I kept telling myself, why am I gravitating so hard to this? And I feel like this is what God wants me to do. He wants me to help others. He wants me to support others, as well as support myself, but others is very important. I have a big spirit. Like, ever since I was in high school, all I did was volunteer work. I love helping people. There's something very rewarding. You don't even have to pay me. You really don't even have to pay me. But it's something rewarding when people sit there and take the time to appreciate the things that you do for them, and me appreciate the learning lesson that I'm learning from there. Like, I go to things, I don't even have to be paid to do it. But you do not know how much information I'm processing during this whole situation. Like, seriously. I volunteer at a bunch of places for free. And just the fact that I'm there, like, I know I need to start, stop volunteering for free for people and actually get paid for what I know how to do. But it's still a rewarding thing to get that knowledge just for giving you a little bit of my time. So this video is almost 20 minutes, and I just want to say I love you guys. And one thing I want you to focus on today is be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Not everything is going to be done correctly. Just be kind to yourself. Let it sink in. Be very kind to yourself. Because you're like, I'm always kind to myself. You're not always kind to yourself. But be kind to yourself. Love you. See you guys in the next video. Peace.